Hi everybody, a few charity shop vinyl finds I'm going to try and do before the light goes. Here's Wand. This is a rare one. 1975 Private Press. Magic Wand and Dreamland and Your Voice on the flip. Plays at 33. And all I can find out about them is they're from Slough. This is what people nowadays would call early new wave of British heavy metal, proto-metal, kind of. It's definitely post-prog. It's a fantastic little single. The more I play this, the more I love it. The electric guitar work on this is just brilliant. He just plays lead all over it. It's just fantastic. Obscure stuff, but a really nice find, and not one you're ever going to see, really. It's just maybe a one-off. The fantastic stuff. I highly recommend that, especially to people like Nico Malcolm and John Bip-Bop Boom. They'd love it. Here's another kind of hard one to find. Love and Beauty by the Moody Blues. And with Leave This Man Alone on the flip. This is a non-album single. 1967, the height of psychedelia. The A-side is like a pop psych classic. You play that, it's going to be stuck in your head all day. It's one of those songs. I try not to play it now because it just stays there. The B-side is fantastic. Leave This Man Alone. It has a Creation style garage rock kind of heavy guitar in it, and it's brilliant. Really good number, that one. Quite heavy, not what you'd expect from the Moody Blues at all. Here's another kind of obscure one of other band, isn't? Point Me at the Sky, Pink Floyd. Their first single, I believe, after Sid left, and it should have been on Relics, but they were embarrassed really that it didn't get anywhere. They put the flip on Relics, careful with that Axe Eugene, but it didn't really sell at all. This is the Dutch version. The UK version is very hard to come by. The Dutch one's not easy, and the Dutch one originally had a picture sleeve, but you're going to pick it up when you see it. Go on YouTube, where else? Here, and check that out. There's a really good black and white film of them in 1968 for this particular song, and you see them flying in biplanes and whatnot. It's just a wonderful, evocative English video from the period, and it's a really good song, and it should have been on Relics, like I say. Here is a really nice one. B-side, unfortunately, is not in great condition. It's passable, by a person who really would be overlooked, I suppose. This is Al Stewart, singer-songwriter stuff, in his later period. But this is his very first release from 1966, The Elf, and it's a kind of poppy, it's not really psych, but like a poppy psych kind of song, probably influenced Caravan with that little man chopping up the hedgerows on the LP they did. The B-side here, see, this goes for good money because of what this is. The B-side has Jimmy Page playing on it, and it's a cover version of the Yardbirds' Turn Into Earth, which is a really good classic psychedelia number. It has the atmosphere and the woozy, dreamlike quality, and they've ramped it up on here. It's even better than the Yardbirds one, which was kind of out of place on their album, but it's so, this is wonderful stuff. I recommend seeking that out for a listen. Here's a bit of Beat from 63 by another obscure artist, Pete McLean and the Clan. Yes, I Do. A really, A-side. It's like Love Me Do, but light. However, the B-side, US Mail, M-A-I-L, it's a cover version. I think it's Freddie or Teddy Randazzo. This is rock and roll beat kind of brilliance. It's got a wonderful guitar break. It's so catchy, and the hook is wonderful. The storyline is great. It's sort of propulsive and entertaining. A great little single. These are the sort of things that loads of in the 60s. Not even one hit wonders. They do one record and sort of disappear. I think we only did one. And there's loads of this kind of stuff, and it's obscure. People don't know about it, and you can still pick it up pretty cheaply. A great little song, the sort of stuff that, again, John Bip-Bop Boom, Steve at Psych and the Valleys would love. Here's another hard one to find, not in the original penny farthing bag. This is Steel Mill, Get on the Line. 1972 with Summer's Child on the flip. Heavy rock. They did that wonderful Green-Eyed Goddess album, which I've still never seen a copy of. But one day, it'd be great to have that. Good heavy rock stuff. The B-side isn't so heavy. It was flipped over in Germany when they released it there. Nice stuff, not easy to come by, so nice to add to the collection. Here is a good one. This is easy to come by, but it's another one of those that people overlook. It's Gary Wright and the Wonder Wheel. He was the singer from Spooky Tooth and Art, Supernatural Fairy Tales, so you know his voice if you know those records. He's got a really good, as Vinyl Richie described him, masculine voice. And he shines on this. And this is fantastic, sort of heavy rock sound. It really is a great little song. Brilliant stuff. I mean, I recommend all of these, I really do. Not everyone's into heavy or whatever, but just that, it's such a great song. It's so, oh, what a hook. Here's another really nice one. This is the bell note. Sorry, I've gone the wrong way around. This is the Del Tones. Almost anagrammatical. With Rockin' Blues from 1959 and Moonlight Party on top rank. And a lovely lo-fi rock and roll number. Just classic rock and roll. Wonderful stuff. Here's another one. You don't see these every day. This is top rank. Again, this is for bell notes. And I've Had It. And on the flip, Be Mine. They did have a few singles, and this one was their biggest seller in the US. Didn't do anything over here, of course. This was actually covered by a lot of people, the I've Had It song. Alex Chilton from Big Star on his album Like Flies on Sherbet did a really good ramshackle kind of cover version, not dissimilar to this. Great stuff. Of its time and just, so wonderful because it is of its time. And timeless as a result. Here's a few soul singles. I Don't Want to Wait by Gary U.S. Bonds with What a Dream on Stateside. Another one that's kind of scarce. Great little two-sider. What would be called Northern Soul. I think it's just a fantastic kind of, there's a bit of R&B, funk, soul here. Lovely little songs. The B-side particularly, I really like that. Not easy one to come by. Here's an obscure one. Palmer Jones. One single by a band who I believe are American. Didn't do anything else. This is called The Great Magic of Love and Dancing Master on the flip. Sort of thing that John, 6-inch pianist, would just love. Obscure but really good funk soul music. Great stuff. 1968. Just a couple to finish. One Wonderful Moment by the Shakers. This is not the original bag. This looks exactly like the original, but that'll cost you 3 figures. This is an early 70s repress from a 1967 original issue, and this will cost you like 20 quid. It's Northern Soul Gold. If you want to hear what Northern Soul sounds like, just look it up. That's what Northern Soul is. It's pure and simple. This is it. One Wonderful Moment by the Shakers. I'm going to finish on not a rare single. It's hard to come by over here because you just don't see this kind of stuff. Ella Washington, Trying to Make You Love Me and I Can't Afford to Lose Him, on a bit of a tatty old soundstage bag. Now, obviously, this is a US single. I don't think I've got maybe a couple more singles on soundstage, Joe Simon and something else. This is perhaps the best sounding single I've heard in a long time. It's phenomenal. I can't believe it. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Every single instrument is so clear. The bass just comes right forward. It's just an incredible sounding single. And I'm going to look more of her stuff up and see if I can get more stuff on this label, because Soundstage is a really good name for the label. What? Oh, incredible sound. I didn't think it was possible. I love the sound of 45s, but this was like, wow. Anyway, and the songs, what a voice. Check her out. Anyway, that's it. Next time, classical records. Ouch.